Fellow Unionists, I've been asked to talk about the health service for a few minutes. I was last in front of you doing so 5 years ago when we were looking at a budget in 2011 which clearly was inadequate, and I made certain predictions then. I told you what was going to happen: spiralling waiting lists, waiting times, A&E problems, our staff routinely being overwhelmed, vacancies not being filled, social care, mental health, residential care, all being shortchanged. And it breaks my heart to say that all of that has happened and more. We had a budget in 2011 that was 200 million short per annum, and if you take that over 5 years, it's not hard to see where the stretch is. Edmund Poots, of course, he went into the job in May 2011, declaring he didn't need a single penny more, that he had all the money he needed, there wouldn't be another penny, and he would make it work, and he would do it through efficiencies in drugs, and he would do it through efficiencies in management of hospital beds. The following month, June 2011, he's calling for an extra fast 300 million to keep the show on the road. They didn't believe what we told them, they believe us now, but the situation is so dire, and it breaks my heart that is the way we have allowed, he has allowed things, and his colleagues have allowed things to go. I've been asked to say a few words of where I think we should be going in the health service. If I was still the Minister, what would I be doing? Well, I have to say to you, if I was still the Minister, we wouldn't be in the mess we're in right now. I can also say to you, if I was still the Minister, I would not have walked off the job for 6 weeks and abandoned my post, and abandoned the patients, and abandoned our staff who are struggling so hard to deliver a service. I would not have done what Simon Hamilton did over 6 weeks and deserted his post. Now, we need to take action. We are in a crisis that needs a crisis response. So, what do we need to do? It seems to me the first thing is you stop the slide, and that's what I would be doing in the department if I was there. And you must concentrate on delivery of the service to make sure the slide stops. We don't have the capacity right now where we need it, and we have to find that capacity. That costs money, and that's about putting it up to executive colleagues, not least, to ensure that the situation doesn't further deteriorate. The next point we have to get to is looking at the backlog. We have an enormous backlog. Now, I faced something similar in 2007. We were able to address that, and over the next couple of years stabilise the situation. So we've did it before, and we can do it again. When you look at where the weights are, when you look at weights in, for example, cancer, where you have unacceptable weights right across the board, but when you're looking at cancer weights, you're looking at patients coming to harm. You're looking at a system that is straining. We need to invest, we need to be efficient, we need to engage the population. All of those things are the bigger issues, and I support all of that. TYC, Transforming Your Care, which in my day we called Shift Left, and also the Donaldson Report, which is another key element of the way we go forward. But right now we're in a crisis, and we need a crisis response. All of those other issues are issues that will go forward, but unless we do a crisis response and deal with this right away, we're going to end up with further patients coming to harm. We have something very precious here. We have a health service with an ethos which is second to none. We have a workforce dedicated to the welfare and to the care of patients, and we have a health service that provides cradle-to-the-grave health care free at point of delivery, and thank God for it. And it's our job to ensure that we get back to where we were. We offer an alternative to the DUP and Sinn Féin management of a health service. It has been disastrous. We have shown we can do better in the past, and we will do better in the future. Thank you.